Welcome back, guys. How y'all doing? My name is Marx and this is episode 23. Now, I have been super ill between episodes and I'm only at a point now where I've got the energy to actually sit down and record. So unfortunately, I've done very little in terms of getting this area prepared for this episode, which is also very late. So I've done some bits, but it's nowhere near where I'd want, so we're kind of just going to wing a lot of it. For the most part, it's not changing an awful lot. Like, I'm not hugely changing bits of it, which is good. Wow, there's a lot of mobs down here. I'm still torn between whether to do the gradient or not, or whether just keep it stone down this part. I'm really not sure. I do kind of like it, so we'll see how it goes. And then I also really want to actually get some other bits done as well. So I'm hoping this episode's a bit longer than they have been, because it's been like 10 minutes or so. So I might hope it pushes to 15 or like a standard 20. With everything I've got that I could do, but obviously that then means it'll take longer, so we'll see. But yeah, the main part is to possibly get this finished up with a little bit less bare bones, and get a good start on this area. So first things first, we're gonna jump into probably a time lapse actually, get all this area sorted out, remove a tree, and go from there. So cue the time lapse. Alright guys, so this next clip was recorded a fair bit after the time lapse, and this even further after that. It's a little bit weird, not gonna lie, it starts weird. I've cut out the beginning because I was repeating myself from what I said at the beginning of the video, so that's no longer there, and it's kind of just gonna start a little bit abrupt. I apologise, I'm 90% over all the illness now. Pretty sure I had COVID and then stuff following on from that. And it was just very unpleasant and very long. It was like 3 months. But it is what it is. I'm more energized now, should I say, and feeling a lot better. So hopefully I'll be able to get back onto a relatively scheduled-ish recording pattern again. I mean, it wasn't overly great, but either way, neither here nor there. So yeah, I apologize for how this next clip starts, and yeah. All right, enjoy. I have replaced a fair bit of the miscellaneous blocks around the walls, like the diorite and stuff like that. Obviously, there's still patches, but we have got the residential quarter for the most part done. Feels a little bit sparse in terms of buildings, a smidge. Probably get some more in, and they won't just be like single resident buildings. There'll be a few, but we've also got the tavern here, which I quite like. This is the first time I've used shelves, and for that we've got a back bar. So I will brew a bunch of potions and things just so we've got variation, so it's like different spirits. And then we've got a bunch of tables and a party table in the back. But we've also got the bar itself and kind of a cellar that goes nowhere. So that'd be where the actual kegs are kept, I guess, and spare spirits. We've obviously got a bunch of materials. We've obviously got the staircase down into the main living areas, which is all lit up for the most part. There shouldn't be too many spots where stuff could spawn. So we've got the same lampposts that we've got in the other half over here. And then coming into the houses, most of them are pretty bare bones at the minute, but they've got copper lighting, which I had to learn how to craft. I had no idea how these things were made. So they are all lit up enough, so stuff shouldn't spawn, but they do need fleshing out a little bit. I need to do some interiors in some of them, and I don't know if you'll have caught it in the time lapse or not, but the likes of this one, oh, I've got doors on me, isn't really done. It's pretty much just a facade. Yeah, again, it's down to the time thing, but we also have empty ones. Some of them are a little bit more done than others. So this one in particular has some flesh outness to it. I need to add in a workstation and a chair. So the intention is that they can all like do bits at home of their hobbies and whatnot. Have I got anything in here? No. Ooh, I'll take that door. I can put it back on that house. We've also got this one, which is a little bit posher, I guess, and more in just the size than anything. And then it's got the upstairs room. It technically has the upper terrace kind of like here, but there's no access to it, purely because it's too small to actually do anything with. But unlike with this one, if we come into this one, I think this was actually the first one I did. I don't remember, but again, the inside needs fleshing out. The kitchen's not done. There's no living area or anything like that. There's no bedroom, which would be up here, but it does have this little veranda space here, which you've got to look out into the central court place. You've got like another one there. That will be access through into the throne room, which will also have the king's quarters. I did consider one underneath here. There'll probably be one up here at some point. As you can see, not done the mountain yet. In fact, we can go and look at that last one down there as well. So the intention is, obviously, this is all the living areas. I want to add a few more houses in, like up there would be a good spot. Like up here somewhere, maybe in that corner. There could, again, as I just said, be one down here. Potentially above the tavern. I don't know. And then like down that end there, but obviously we've got a light there, so maybe not. And there's just a few little nooks another house could go into. Mostly it's probably like 2 spots over here. Potentially like one off the top of the stairs just here. So like recess back in there, but this is intended to be the path up and across over into what will be, oh, I've not done the door surround, what will be the throne room and the actual treasury and whatnot. So that's going to be along down there. Dang, and I need another door. But so you've got a nice central entrance in to the room. It is, oh, we can't see anything and I have no torches. Yeah, so basically you're going to come up and the center of it is here-ish. So you're going to come into like the space around here. So this will go out to the right a little bit and it's going to be all this area here. So that is the next thing with the Dwarven area. And once that's done, aside from the actual mountain top itself, and just like finishing off, so like this tunnel needs properly doing. Let's just sleep a sec. Yeah, this tunnel needs properly doing and decorating, just with like bits of stone on the floor. It's mostly going to stay a stone, but could make some andesite patches in, a little bit nicer than that, and just tidy it a little bit and get some proper lighting because you can't have torches. And once that's done, that is everything for the most part done for the Dwarven area. There's one last bit that no one is aware of other than myself. That is sort of linked to the Dwarven area, but it's not. But that isn't going to be shown for a bit. It's kind of going to link to a whole new area and everything as well. Oh yeah, I did that here. But also obviously I need to really pull my finger out and get this this mountain built because I have been really lazy with it. Being ill has not helped. I wanted to at least have like 2-3 episodes out over Christmas. I got ill, didn't happen. Because it would have been this one and at least another one, and this where this is coming out would have been like a 3rd one, so I'd have pulled forward a little bit in episodes in terms of my release schedule and everything. Yeah, unfortunately that's not happened, so I may have to pull a few quick ones together just to pull ahead. There's some bits I need to do, obviously the mountain, but I've got an idea of stuff I can do that'll pull me away from here but get some episodes out and some progression in the world, which will be good. But I can only apologize for getting ill and not getting episodes out. It's annoying. I'm annoyed about it because it's not ideal, but we're here, we've got an episode done, and hopefully I'll get a bunch of stuff done like up there and get some mountains built in the meantime and get another episode out hopefully soonish. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Again, sorry for the wait with this one, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now. Bye.